Okay, lots of times we always think of doctors and nurses, but there are some other health professions that you may not know about. If you want more information, here's some good news. Delgado Community College is having open enrollment for their spring 2020 classes. And joining me now to talk all about the different programs they offer is Dr. Francesca Langlow. She is a department chair and she is a professor in the Allied Health Division. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Great Day.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, I love Allied Health. I was telling you before, I used to want to go into Allied Health, but you all have 23 different programs. Tell us a little bit about what Allied Health is.
Okay, so first of all, Allied Health, we think of an Allied Health professional as a non-physician, non-nursing healthcare team member. And as you said, we're fortunate to have about 23 programs here at Delgado. And some of we tend to divide programs kind of into direct patient care and administrative type functions for our allied health majors.
Okay.
So the direct care would be physical therapy assistant or occupational therapy assistant, rad tech, nuclear medicine, medical lab technician, pharmacy technician, which is really respiratory therapy, just an entire gambit of the patient care services. And then we also have administrative, so medical billing and coding, medical information technology, health informatics.
And the good news is that for people who are watching this right now, I don't want to spend, a whole lot of time in school. You all have different programs that only take a couple of months and some that take 2 years. What are some that only take a couple of months?
Phlebotomy is only a few months. Some of our medical coding programs are only a few months. Pharmacy technician, there's some opportunities to do just 1 or 2 semester training. Then our longer programs, our rad tech, our radiation therapy, those can take up to 2 years.
Wow, and the good news is that you all, of course, have to do clinical training.
Yes.
Where are some of the places that the students do their clinical training?
Yeah, we have great support from the medical community. In the greater New Orleans area, of course, Ochsner, UMC, the VA, Tulane. But the other thing that's really great is we have, students can do clinicals closer to their home. So we have affiliations, if you live in Homer, Thibodaux area, we have affiliations there. Baton Rouge area is affiliations as well, because one of the things that we find is we like to introduce students to a clinical environment close to where they live, because the majority of times that's where they're going to be seeking employment. So, so it's great for the medical institution and it's great for our students as well.
What do the alumni have to say? People who have gone through these programs, you are a professor and you are one of the chairs, my goodness.
Yes.
What types of things do you hear from the students who have gone through the program or are now working in the field?
It's so great to see students that you taught maybe 10 or 15 years ago, number one, still in the field, still very happy with their choices and loving their education and what it's done for them, but also moving into different arenas within their particular healthcare discipline. Some of them are now supervisors, running departments, and some of them are actually, they work with us as clinical preceptors.
And it seems like there is something for everybody. Now, I didn't tell you this, but my mom, she actually went to Delgado. Hey, Mom. One thing she always told me about Delgado is that she loved that it was very affordable and it was easy to transfer. And those are 2 things that you all really pride yourself on.
Yes, absolutely. Delgado's tuition and fees are really half of what you would pay at a state institution.
Wow.
And, and we have a lot of scholarship opportunities, a lot of grant opportunities. And it's very interesting because last month I attended National College Day, which was held out at the Pontchartrain Center.
Ooh.
And so I had an opportunity to speak with many high school students, actually, from the local area, but as well as from other areas, and private and public high schools. And the number one thing that they would say to me is, I want a good education, but I don't want a lot of debt.
Right.
And so that's a national conversation, but it was interesting to see, that's absolutely happening here at Delgado. And it's wonderful that the students are initiating that conversation. Back in my day, it was kind of more your parents were starting the affordability conversation, but students are very aware of that. And then your second point, the transferability, that was the other thing that they talked about. And, last year, we signed a very significant agreement with the University of New Orleans. And this agreement provides our students, our allied health, associate degree students, with the opportunity to transfer to UNO with the academic standing of a junior. Now, with our agreement with UNO, it's the entire 60 earned credit hours that our students have done. They start day one over at the School of Interdisciplinary Studies with the academic standing as a junior.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then we have a similar type of agreement with Tulane School of Professional Development and Northwestern, and we're really looking to expand our transfer opportunities.
Lots of different options,
right,
which is great to hear.
Yeah, and because it adds to the return on investment. So number one, the tuition and fees are very affordable. You get a great education with great career opportunities, but then you can further that and get full credit.
Which is very important.
For
we
what
are
you've
already
done.
out of time, which is good. You all have the resources available. Hey, if you want more information about Delgado, make sure you go onto their website at www.dcc.edu, or you can give them a call at 504-671-6201. And do not forget, they have classes getting ready to enroll for spring of 2020. We'll have all those details on our website. Doctor, a pleasure, and congratulations on 20 years.
Thank you very much.
Of
Thank you for
course.
coming by.
No problem. We'll be right back.